Okay.
Back dice.
Hello.
Hello,
How's it
everybody.
going? Hello, everyone. We were just talking about that earlier. Hello, welcome to session 4. I can't believe we've been doing this for a month now. Pretty much. So thanks for putting up with me. Um,
Oh, stop.
No problem.
um, I would like to request maybe not having the counter so that people can actually listen instead of like frantically typing.
It's
Um,
a suggestion. They don't have to if they don't want to.
fair, 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 fair. Okay. We are here with our players as well as yours truly, the Chaos Master. Um, Going from left to right on the screen, we've got Sandwich playing Gallant, the human paladin. Krim playing Krim, the tiefling fighter, with his little companion Ember, the raccoon. We've got TJ playing Albert Cupertino, a human monk. Um, we have my character Talia, who is a tiefling bard and rogue. We've got Tekken, who is playing Jekken, a human bard necromancer with an awesome scythe guitar. Then we've got Pat playing as Beheld. He's a wood elf, a half wood elf? No, full wood elf fighter.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Um,
He's
God
a
bless
half.
you.
He's a half-foot elf.
And he has two black cats that follow him around named Azathoth and Cozy. Then we have Matt, the Matthias, playing Matthias, the dwarven druid. And finally, we have Muffin playing as Idella, the human cleric, with her companion Brutus, the white shepherd dog. So, for those of who have, if people have been here or have not been here, that is our party for this campaign. The only announcements that I have, or announcements or updates, is if you have noticed, I made some major updates to the character sheets. I did end up adding um, base levels for all of us, so we're gonna start off at level 3. Still somewhat beginner, but not completely new to things. Um, I also lowered our HP number because from last session's fight, I know that a lot of, like, we had a lot of bad rolls, but I think the HP of not only us as well as the bandits that we were fighting was a little high, so it kind of caused sorry, I lost my train of thought. It caused the encounter basically to go a little bit longer. So I did lower that. Um, so all of you be wary of that and be careful of your careful of your new HP level. Um, I've also added the idea of the hit dice. So that will be for if you do end up losing some health while in a fight, that is a way that you can slowly heal when after once you're resting, as on top of like you actually having health potions as well. And then that will also be how we determine how many points your maximum HP will rise per level, um, or when you level up. I mean. I also updated the attack damage, the attack abilities, and cooldowns. I am being a very gracious DM, and I have taken away a majority of your guys' cooldowns.
Oh, sick.
Yes,
Ooh.
so I think there's only a couple of you that may have uh some type of cooldown. So like it might be limited to like maybe once per fight or something like that, but it recharges once the party is rested and whatnot. Um and I think Matt, I think he has a limit for his bigger, like transforming into bigger animals as well. Um, so there's that. You're welcome. And then I also went in and added a couple of custom class abilities. For for the paladins, I added a couple of extra abilities that you are able to like they're either passive or you have to activate them. So make sure you guys take a look at those. Same with the bards and the fighters, as well as the cleric and the druid. Um, yeah, I think those are the main updates that I made, which was very it was a lot, but it was also very it was very fun. It was very fun to learn and research and stuff like that. Um,
Yeah, we're rolling dice for 1d8, 1d6.
Yes, we're gonna be, like I said, I updated the damage. So, we are gonna be rolling D8s, D6s, and, occasionally, um, no, pretty much D8s and D6s, it looks like now. Occasionally D4s. Yeah. So,
The
those are
D20s
my.
were wild.
Mm.
Those are my major updates. I also wanted to get your guys' permission to see if I could use the past VODs and also the sessions to kind of like do some creative writing for throughout this campaign and kind of create like a story from the for the campaign. I just want to make sure that I can use like I just want to see if I can use what is said in the VODs as some of the dialogue and so on and so forth. If that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I mean, it's no different from recording it, so.
Yeah.
True. But I just want to make sure. Okay. I think those are all of my updates and questions. Does anybody else have any
I
questions
have
or
a quick
updates?
question.
Yes.
So on the skills that you changed, it looks like you changed the wording on my foresight skill.
Yes.
Is that still equal to dodging an attack or no? It says possibility to predict a movement, but
It
that's it now.
so you can I would say that foresight, if you roll a successful roll, you can either dodge or you can try to like predict it so that you can do like a counterattack. That's kind of
Okay.
what I'm
And that would be another roll to see if
yes, yeah.
that
Mm-hmm.
okay. Okay.
Any
Are
other
we
questions?
are we adding our modifier to either attack or to damage?
Um not to damage. Um I will think about attacks. I may actually have us add our add modifiers, dexterity modifiers to initiative rolls when that happens.
Yeah.
But for right now, I'm just gonna say no to modifiers on definitely no modifiers on damage. That's I think that's a little bit um
Yeah, from both ends.
yeah.
It's a little
And
too much.
yeah. So there you go. Any other questions, concerns?
Nay.
Cool. All right.
What's
Well,
the starting wage?
Yeah, what's my compensation for the book?
I already gave you guys all your compensation
Mm.
for right now. Okay. So
You just took all our health away. Damn it. You
yeah,
tricked
but
us.
but I also made you guys super OP as well. So in a way.
Valid.
Um,
Valid.
Glass cannon build.
I was always OP in my heart.
Humans can never just be generous.
And restart.
yes, we're gonna
They're
start.
devils,
So
man.
just
I do.
They have
I do
devil
wanna
blood.
s-
They're not demons.
Praise the Lord.
I do wanna state this is the last time Gallant will be appearing without a profile picture.
yes,
Without a what?
excited.
He's actually
A
gonna have a
profile picture.
he's actually gonna have a character.
I'm excited.
It's not just Sandwich's face.
Oh, what?
Yes, Krim is drawing Gallant's PNG for character PNG for his character. So, very
Not just a
excited.
sticky note on a sandwich on his face.
No.
Correct. Yes.
Mm. Banana man. Banana man.
Yeah, I always forget that Fernanda Man's there. Okie dokie.
Watching eternally.
So,
Wait, we can't talk about Tasha. Where's Tasha?
She's playing hostess at the
Oh,
moment.
The
Oh,
whispers
yeah,
in the
she's-
So
wind.
injured, so she's
Oh, okay.
It's not a windy
laying
day.
down, resting her foot.
it's not a windy day today.
He's injured.
Yeah, so
And the wind cries,
Okie
I'm
doke.
her
sorry.
feel really bad.
Fuck are my napkins?
that shit.
She hurt her. Hold on. She hurt her foot.
Mm-hmm.
When?
Just
Last night.
kicking too much ass.
Well, how long have I not talked to you guys? Like, what? Tekken got a job. Tasha hurt her foot.
It
Been
was
a
just
little
last
bit.
night.
How did she do that?
Walking in the dark.
Oh, poor Tasha.
She needs night vision.
Okay, I thought it was worse.
Matt, why didn't you buy her night vision goggles? How rude.
So let's start.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay.
Let's start.
Recap on
Get your ass
last
up.
past couple of sessions. So
Setting image.
So zesty.
Talia, shut up. Talia recruited all of the party members in the town of Gale during the annual spring festival again to help go on a quest to defeat an evil dragon that is residing in Talia's mountain town. I have finally come up with a couple of names. So her mountain town name is Obsidia. So that's cool. Also, yes, that is another thing I was working on, was coming up with names. To prepare for the quest, they all buy supplies, potions, and a sparkly white horse that glows in the dark, and decided to name him Raymond. They follow the river, making conversation as they travel, kind of getting to know each other a little bit here and there. Eventually, they set up camp for the night. Some of the party members decide to attempt fishing and hunting. For the most part, they were successful, and they end up having dinner and chat some more. They decide the order of the first night's watch, and Talia and Krim were the first two to volunteer for the first couple of hours, and then they would they would switch off with the rest of the party as the night goes on. Towards the end of their night shift, the party gets ambushed by a group of bandits, led by the half orc that pretty much stole Beheld's beloved Isabella Rossellini's heart, who was also there to attack and ambush, along with the Goliath that received second place in the strength competition against Matthias, and two annoying goblins, all wanting to steal the money that they had received from their winnings, as well as the goblins had noticed that Talia was giving each of the party members like good sacks of money. So the goal for them was to take all of their winnings for themselves. But after a very, very, very long battle, consisting of very poor rolls and too high of stats, which have been changed, the party finally defeats the bandits. And after they clean up, that is where we left off. So, if I recall, I know Idella was she kind of like cleaned herself up and then just kind of knocked out and passed out.
Yeah.
What does everybody else want to do?
Go back to sleep.
All right.
Ember and Krim were rooting around in the dead body's pockets for seeing what they can get.
Okay. I'll say Talia helps out with that. Matthias, Beheld, Jekin, Albert. Are you guys going back to sleep as well?
I think it was me and who?
Who was next
Watch
on
it.
watch?
Yeah, I was gonna say who was the next on watch.
Let me check.
Yeah, that is a good question because I also forgot.
Sandwich.
So first watch was Talia and Krim, and then Albert and Beheld, then Matthias and Jekin, and then Idella and Gallon are the last. So second shift is Albert and Beheld.
Okay, well, I guess I'm staying up for watch then.
Yeah, man, we're at attention.
And how it's got to be close to morning by now already, right?
It was first watch when
It
that
seemed
happened.
like it. It seemed like it, Matt.
It was
Yeah.
first watch, so let's see. If we
That was just a
How
joke.
long did that fight take?
it took a little bit with all of the, but I don't think it took like all night. It seemed like it probably would have taken all night in real time, but honestly it probably took maybe an hour or so, I would say.
Okay.
So yeah, second watch should be starting.
Yeah. So
I like how we just had like a quick 10-minute fight and we're not going to talk about it. We're just like, yeah, back to business.
well, I mean, that's kind of what this part is if you want to, but like some of them, I know Idella and Gallon are just like, I'm going back to bed. So
No one wants
This
to
is-
comfort me. I'm
This
just
is
like,
this is a morning
like, Pat, get to
problem.
work. Yeah. Go think on it. We're all going to bed.
all right, Krim, oh, hold on. I always forget to do this. Hold on, let me move you guys.
Albert, do you want to help
erase.
me move the bodies so we don't smell them in our sleep?
Hey.
That
I'm searching these
actually
bodies.
might,
No touchy.
I would say that is actually a good idea.
Well,
Uh,
I'm controlling.
I'm searching these bodies. No touchy.
well,
We'll
okay.
we'll
First
go
we're
after
gonna
the
search.
ones that you've searched already.
Yeah,
Hold
first
on.
hold on.
Hold
First
your
we're gonna
horses.
search.
Hold.
Aren't I still controlling two of them?
Yes, you are
Oh.
still
You
are.
controlling
That's
two
funny.
of them.
The big one and the little one?
Yes. So one of them, I think both of them are right here. So you're controlling the Goliath and a goblin, and then Isabella is out right there. One of the other goblins is, I believe, dead over here. And Core, the half orc, is dead right here. And then let's see. This whole area is kind of like the camp area. Fires in the middle here.
Boop, boop.
God damn.
So, all right. So Krim and Talia go to, or Talia heads over to Core and loots his body. Krim, who do you want to go loot first?
Just because I feel like she'd have more on her, Isabella.
Okay. All right. So,
Oh yeah, let
Krim,
me put.
I forgot we can do that. So I'm like,
Yep. That'll be another thing that I work on is getting everybody's little
Well, TJ couldn't do his because he's on mobile, so I'm doing it for him.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, hopefully I can actually start preparing character sheets on Roll20 for you guys, so that it would be a little bit easier for everybody to
Do you
things.
you should have access to it if it's part of the campaign.
I do.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
I do have access to the character sheets. I just gotta do it for everybody, or at least kind of experiment with it.
Mm-mm.
So,
I do wish
um,
you could increase the size of these bitches.
you can. If you use the select tool, the little arrow, and you click on the little token, it should enlarge it.
Oh.
I think, theoretically. Okay, so Prim goes to Isabella Rossellini. She has kind of a little bag with her. Um, you go through the bag, and this girl must have been rich or something, because she has like 600 gold.
Yes.
She also has her bow that's kind of like in her that's kind of by her side. Um, Not broken, but like it just kind of dropped when she got grappled by the vines that you helped cast. You do notice that she also has just a regular dagger. And she has an amulet and also like a circlet around her head, just kind of like a silver circlet with kind of a floral design. The amulet is just also silver, has kind of like a little sapphire in the middle of it. And then you also notice um, on one of her hands, she has an engagement ring as well.
Oof.
Snag it.
We're making money. What?
All right.
Snag it.
Oh.
So
Shut up. I want dibs on looting the big one.
all right. Give me 1 second. Okay, so just gonna
What
move
did you
up
say
here.
before the amulet? What else does she have?
She has a dagger, bow, and 600 coin. 600 gold.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Matthias, you said you wanted to go up to the Goliath and loot. He is still currently being controlled by Jekin, so he's
So
still
Jekin can just have him hand over all his stuff.
pretty much, if he wants.
I could. What's it to you? I think we should at least share what he has.
I don't want to
Suppose-
butt in here real quick.
I think we should
Based
give
on,
up the
previous-
everything to the
based
party.
based off
Since
rolls.
we-
No, you shut the fuck up. Based off rolls, this is the last round that Jack and will be controlling this big guy. So if you just wait a little bit, he's all yours.
I really think the group should share, since we all
I-
contributed to this party.
Aren't
agree.
you going to sleep? Go to
Believe-
sleep.
How many
Beheld
fireballs
and
did
I
I'm
you
on
each of them?
shift right now.
Yeah, he's
Beheld
on
and
I
I owe
killed-
the group
I
of thanks.
killed a monster.
Beheld and I owe the group of thanks since our winnings were basically the target of the attack. And
Yeah, but it is also our fault that they is out here.
We're not going to survive for the long haul for all selfish.
I think that since we all played a part in this, we should at least loot the bodies and then divide it up evenly amongst everybody. So so the gold that we get, will be divided up into everybody, and then we can decide who gets what items.
Trinkets.
Yes, exactly. But the gold, I think, can easily be divided up evenly between everybody. Does that seem fair?
I'll keep,
Yeah.
keep track of the gold.
Yes.
I'll keep track of the gold that's from.
I
everybody.
don't think
And I
you
just
should
put it
give
up.
I
him.
don't think he should.
Oh, I'm
I-
sorry.
keeping track
I
either.
don't-
You the one? Aren't you the
I-
one who
That
someone just
tiefling
called
doesn't sound very
dibs?
trustworthy.
No.
Guys, I will take.
Are-
I will take care of.
didn't-
I will take care of the gold.
Didn't
Yeah,
Matthews called dibs and you bickered with him? You broke the sacred vow of dibs, and I'm the one who's untrustworthy?
Look, guys,
Sacred.
let's just look at the bodies to see what they have.
This is
If,
a tomorrow problem. Let the rest of us sleep. We have watch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I just take her diadem as a reminder not to trust people?
I could always just keep these two alive for the rest of the night and make it really awkward. Just sitting there, standing, staring at you.
That's fine. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, I got 600 gold from from
Isabella Rose and
Isabella, whatever her name was.
Rosalini.
You mean weak,
Okay.
I
right?
think Beheld should
Shut
get
up,
the
Beheld.
engagement ring.
But what?
Beheld has the ring already.
Well, let's see what they have and just. I agree.
All right.
Split it.
So all of you guys go to loot the bodies. Well, except for Gallant and Idella, who are just knocked out already. They're like, Idella's kind of like
Bullshit.
cuddled right up next to Brutus, and Gallant is just laying underneath the tree in his spot already. So but the rest of you go to kind of loot the bodies. On the Goliath you find 550 gold coin, mostly because he won that's his personal money plus his second place winnings. He also has his warhammer as well and a dagger as well. He has 2 strength potions, which add 2 strength to add +2 to your strength modifier per encounter. And a small keg of ale, smoked meat, and bread.
How much smoked meat
For
and bread?
yeah.
How much?
Sorry?
How much? Like 1 loaf, 2 loaf, a slice.
So much.
Fair. I would say like a couple, 2 loaves. And then for the smoked meat, I would say he's a Goliath, so kind of like a good pound of meat. He had a sack that he was carrying with all of this stuff in.
How many loaves of meat?
Looking at going over to the half orc core, you find 250 gold on him, his mace, another regular dagger, and a regular healing potion, and his leather bracers. And then on Peck the goblin, there's not too much on the goblins. Peck has 100 gold, two daggers that are kind of just laying on the floor next to him. 2 little rubies in his pocket, as well as just a tiny gold ring. And then finally, the second goblin, Eep, has 100 gold, kind of like a wooden club, a dagger, as well as a small deck of playing cards as well. So, you guys look through all of the loot and kind of collect it and bring it over towards the campfire. Talia decides to count all the gold and see how much there is, and start dividing it between the each of the party members, and kind of lays out all of the rest of the loot and trinkets, to see to kind of then discuss who gets what. That said, I know that again, Idella and Gallant are already asleep, so they could wait. You guys, we could wait till the morning, or we can start dividing it a little bit now. Let me take a look at how much gold.
It's
See,
1,050.
1,050 each.
Oh, each? No, the total pie is 150. Divided by 6.
Hold on, hold on.
What about 7 or 8? What?
No,
Yeah.
by 7.
I got 1,600.
1,600. I missed this one.
Hold on.
Divided by 7.
No, divided by 8.
There's 8 of us.
There's 8 of us.
Am I?
Damn, I know I'm asleep,
also
but
doesn't have a
rude.
picture? Who also doesn't have a picture?
Oh, me.
s-
I don't have a
Oh,
picture.
okay, yeah. That's why. I was so confused. I was looking at the characters on the screen. I was like, there's
Okay.
something missing here.
So
All right, 200 each.
yeah, so divide by 8. So everybody would get 200 gold from this. Okay?
We
So make sure you add
So
that
much-
to your sheets.
So much less than the gold I found myself. But all right.
Well, it's
Oh.
it's fair.
anything you buy is going to be for the help of the team anyway.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
I
Let me see that ring real quick.
Okay. I'm gonna borrow the ring I bought. You can.
I have a ring of my own now.
Yeah, mine does speedy shit. That is
Belong to a woman you
unannounced.
love.
Alrighty, guys.
For like a day.
Jekin,
Was-
do you think that you can use your use the because the Goliath is still animated. Do you think you can grab the dead bodies, or and just yoink them into the forest or something? I don't know what we should do with them. I'm tired.
I don't want to be graphic here. We can use them as bait for larger game animals. I'm just saying.
That's a good idea.
It's horrible to say. They were once living beings, but they attacked us, and a bear's gonna eat what a bear's gonna eat, and that sounds like good meat to me.
Is Raymond hungry?
We're not feeding the horse.
I
was gonna-
don't.
I know you're sleeping.
I was gonna say, Mathias, if you turn into a bear, is it technically like kind of cannibalism if you eat another humanoid?
No, he's not
No
human.
idea. Humanoid.
Oh, well, fair enough.
I believe the people should be buried regardless of their transgressions.
Well, bury
I
them in
agree.
the water.
Respect the.
Mathias can do
Let's
it
not take
after
the water.
you shits him out.
All right. Well, can we at least try to? We can at least move them away a little bit away from our campsite, so they don't.
Yeah.
No,
we can-
Albert has a
I'll dig the graves myself.
Put him over
We should at
here.
least put them
Albert
in.
has
I
a
mean-
point.
I mean, Albert, you do have a couple of hours. You have a couple of hours for your shift, so that could work.
Yeah.
We can put them in a grave, and if
Okay, I guess I could
Good
help.
luck digging into Goliath-sized hole.
I think we should put them by the water, cover them with sticks, and I'll set them ablaze, and we'll give them their own funeral. Albert's right; they deserve respect as living creatures.
Having a Viking funeral.
I think it's only
We're
fair.
losers and thieves.
Can I make a
Let 'em
suggestion? Not burning them near the camp so we don't have to smell burning flesh.
I said
Yeah,
by the
that
river.
and-
I said by the river. The wind over the river will cast the scent away from us.
Well, yeah, but there's no knowing what else is out here after tonight.
I think that we should bury the bodies. Burning is too much of a hassle. It's night, and it could draw attention.
And if we do
I also
end up,
want, I also want to bring up the fact that if someone comes across this, all they're gonna see is the fact that we have dead bodies a few feet from a group of people who are splitting their loot. I'm just saying, it's not gonna be the best image if someone stumbles upon us.
well, I could always raise them again.
They're
You know what? Fair enough. I'm going to bed. Bye.
not dead. They're undead.
While everybody's doing this,
dead.
Talia at least moves the goblin to kind of like over in this area, a little away from the campsite. I don't know what you guys want to do. But
Elf, you want to
I
help
took
me
it.
carry these bodies off into the forest and bury them?
Yes.
All right, I'll help carry them away, but I won't dig a hole.
Same. We're gonna
Oh,
need some help with that
Wait,
Goliath.
who was
Well,
who
actually-
was it?
Actually, sorry. I'll just walk into their fucking grave. What?
Yeah, there you go.
Have them dig their own grave.
Yeah, right.
There
Oh.
you go.
There you go.
Sneaky.
Wow. Wow.
I also was there someone who wanted a ranged weapon? I can't remember. This is Grim asking everyone in the group.
Well, so
The
we
hell?
were so we can discuss who gets like what trinkets in the morning. We just fought
Yeah, yeah.
these bandits.
Everything takes a lot
Let's
out of
just
me.
let's go to bed.
Yeah, let's just get to sleeping and watching.
But I looted Isabella first. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night, everyone. All right. So Albert and Beheld, this is you are up and awake, and this is your watch. What do you want to do?
So we already buried
Well-
bodies or what? We're just supervising them digging their own graves.
If you want, check-in.
Wait, if
did
check-
you want?
Sorry. No, I was saying, if Jenkins is asleep, wouldn't he lose concentration on it?
Well, I gotta walk him. I gotta walk him to their grave first.
Oh, so you haven't gone to bed yet?
No, what?
Okay.
Okay, so Gallant, Idella, Prim, and Talia went to bed. So the three of you guys are still up.
All right, and we're just supervising the bodies bury themselves.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Like if you want. So you guys, so Jekin uses reanimate the dead to kind of to basically animate the dead bodies and kind of come back to life in a way. Jekin then commands them to walk out into the forest and start digging, though they don't even have any shovels. Start digging graves. Jekin and Albert and Beheld. One of you should probably keep an eye on the campsite for everybody, and the others, you can either stay at the campsite or supervise the dead.
Yeah, and I could I could stay at camp.
Okay, so then Albert and Jekin go into the forest along with the dead, and also basically supervise them dig graves. It takes a little bit. I would say maybe 30 minutes to an hour for them to, especially for the Goliath to like dig his own grave. Jekin commands them to lay down in there and dispels the spell. Takes a little bit longer for you guys to cover them up. But after that, they are buried. You guys head
Good
back
job
to
with
camp.
those dead bodies, Jekin. They came in handy at the end.
Thanks. This cursed skill has its benefits sometimes.
Like how you have the necromancer and the cleric burying the dead bodies.
So you
I
guys head back
believe in
to
necromancy as a positive skill.
So you guys head back to bed, or well, you Jekin heads to bed while Albert and Beheld continue their watch. Your watch is pretty there's nothing happens. It's pretty quiet, and you can just hear the river running a little ways from you. But nothing.
How did you end up falling for such a wench?
I don't know, man. I thought I could fix her. Story of my life.
You need to be more careful next time.
Next times.
Uh,
Oh,
All
look,
right.
a duck in the stream.
All right. Again, your shift goes by without anything going on. You guys converse a little bit, and then after a little bit of time, you go to wake Matthias and Jekin up. Jekin is a little bit grumpy because he didn't get as much sleep as he probably would have liked. To do the third shift of the night, and then Albert and Beheld go find their places to sleep and fall
back
asleep.
to my sleeping bag.
Back to put my back against a tree.
Okay. Jekin, or Matthias, you guys you have your weapons at the ready and just kind of but somewhat relaxed around the campfire. You guys are welcome to converse if you want. If not, we can move on.
Okay.
Good work with that fight, Jekin.
Thanks, you two. Your what's it called? Your
Shapeshifting?
shapeshifting is very impressive.
Your skills with that weapon are impressive.
Thank you.
Play me a little riff.
Oh shit. Okay. Put me on the spot, dickhead.
Don't wake anybody up though. Keep it quiet.
Oh, no.
Mm.
Ba-da-bum. Sorry. dying.
Don't die.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot, and I just woke up.
It was like a happy panic attack.
No. Oh, sorry. It was just funny. No, it's okay. I'm just a little tired. It's been a long night.
That reanimation. I assume that that's not a valuable way to bring someone back who's died in a good way.
Sometimes, there have been times where people have come to me asking to get closure on things. Obviously, we get some coin.
Is it really them when they come back?
Your mind makes you think. So they're a little like it's interesting. It's more like they're here and they're not. It's like they're trapped in between. Just the in between. If that makes sense. Because wouldn't you feel how would you feel if you were awakened from your peaceful slumber?
Definitely an intriguing thought.
Mm.
I think I'd want to be left alone.
Most would agree. Being able to turn into all those animals is quite interesting. How have you tested how small or how big you can get?
Well,
What she said.
I haven't tried to go too much smaller than the snake that I was thinking is. Like, I'm no Ant-Man. I think
Interesting.
a reasonable animal you'd find in a forest, but yeah, that's a good question actually. We tried to turn into like a little spider or something.
Yeah, a spider would be very interesting. Like, somebody mentioned a whale would be very interesting as well.
We ever get stranded at sea, we could use them as a boat.
Yeah.
I haven't spent much time with whales, so I'm not. I feel like I gotta be somewhat
You could-
understanding of the creature before I try to become like shapeshift into one.
You could understand this dragon we're about to fight and hunt and turn into that.
I don't think so. I've never seen a dragon face to face. Never conversed with one,
Mhm.
and I doubt there would be much for conversation. But who knows? We'll find out, I guess.
I guess so.
So, is there anything going on around us?
Not at the moment. Again, it's just kind of pretty peaceful. You can roll a perception check. You can roll
Sure.
roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
I will roll 20, right?
Yeah, d20 and then add your wisdom modifier.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, what about you, Tech?
Oh. Oh.
All right, Tekken, you don't you just are by the campfire, kind of playing a very soft tune. Matthias, you um you hear something in the woods, but when you turn to see what it is, you just see kind of a deer staring back at you. It stares at you for a moment and then just walks away, very a little bit more quietly, um, but walks deeper into the forest. Um, Nothing bad or anything, but you just noticed that. All right. So, again, your guys' watch goes by without much going on. Fourth watch comes up and you wake up Idella and Gallant um for their watch and go back to sleep.
Hog shoe.
Mm,
The wind just picked up a little bit.
The
Already?
wind.
Ugh.
The wind suddenly starts to blow a little bit.
As I was about to
Just
go to sleep.
just coming to say hi.
Mhm.
Hi, Tasha. All right. Jekin and Matthias go back to their little areas where they had set up or they go back to sleep. And Idella and Gallant wake up to finish the rest of the night. It's about it's getting to be close to dawn. Like it's very early morning, but the sun hasn't come up yet. I would say maybe like around 3 a.m. or so.
Oh, good. They're witching hour.
So you guys are welcome
Mm.
to converse for a bit. Just let me know if you're done conversing and whatnot.
Let's-
I'm having nice dreams. Dreams of nymphs.
Did you sleep well, Gallant?
For the most part, yeah.
I understand that.
Don't know if you heard that weird noise earlier.
Which one?
Sounded almost like a guitar.
No, it could have been Jekin.
This late?
Well, he was third watch, so
Didn't want to bring in any more enemies near.
I don't think it was too loud. He was just close to the fire. Even though if they let another freaking group to ambush us again, I think I might throw them into the lake or the river. I'm gonna make some tea. Do you want some?
What kind?
Just like a little morning tea. I guess black tea would be a good way to say it.
That does sound good.
Alright. Della goes to the river and gets some tea or water to make tea.
Mm-hmm.
And hands a cup after the tea is made. Hands a cup to Gallant.
Fortunate that we don't have any sugar.
Oh, I do have the fruit if you want me to put that in there.
Oh, I'll live.
Okay. Figured a nice cup of tea after a ridiculous night was a good call. I'm still kind of cold from bathing and then only getting a little warm by the fire after the battle.
Yeah. Fire's always nice.
Yeah. I'm really happy about the cloak.
For how much again?
Make me scroll up. On page 21. Hold on.
Good God.
The cloak was 30 gold.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Keeps you warm, and Brutus is a nice pillow and also good for heat as well.
I hope he slept well.
No, I could tell he didn't sleep fully because he didn't have that subtle sleep like breathing, but I think he's rested. And as we're discussing, I'm giving him a little bit of the dried meat that I have.
Yeah, I could tell he was definitely tired during the fight.
Oh yeah, I don't think he was expecting to jump into the fight as quickly as we were, as we did. Now I should probably move not close to the fire.
At least he made it out okay.
Hmm?
At least he made it out okay.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do if I lost him.
How'd you find him anyway?
I found him when he was a puppy after I lost someone very dear to me. And he just came at the right time. I found him like when I was traveling from city to city to go visit the churches. And so,
Just on the road?
yeah, it was like more towards outside of one of the cities, or more like a small town from between the major cities I was walking through, and he was just kind of by himself. Nobody really was like calling for him or being near him, so I decided to scoop him up. I asked around the village or the town that I was to see if anybody owned him because I didn't want to steal somebody's dog, but nobody claimed him, so I took him with me.
Yeah, he does look pretty expensive.
Yeah, he's a very pretty dog. I was very surprised nobody claimed him, but I think it was just a right place, right time, and I'm very blessed to have him. I thank Lathander almost every day that I have him.
Who was that?
Lathander is the god I worship. He's the sun god.
Oh, right.
That's right.
Oh, like Ra.
Who's Ra?
Oh, it's another sun god.
Oh, tell me about this Ra. I've never heard of him. See, I want to I'm curious if there's similarities. You don't have to.
Well, he's got
Sorry,
he's
go.
got a falcon head.
I don't think
And-
that's similar.
The rest of his body is rather human.
Interesting. Is he a god from your land? Like that your people worship?
He was for a while, not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of gods have forgotten.
That happens here too, but it seems like Lathander is still very prevalent and well known, which I'm grateful for.
Need both of you to roll a perception check.
Okay.
D20 plus your wisdom.
I need to scroll up. You have like a side window of just like
Wisdom?
things.
Yes.
Where's my wisdom? There it is. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. So as you guys are conversing, Idella is a little bit closer over to Talia. You notice that she's kind of like, she's starting to feel a little bit, you notice that she's moving a lot in her sleep, and just kind of like, and Gallant, you kind of hear her kind of like groan a little bit, like, well, both of you do, but, Gallant, you can only hear a little bit of a groaning, and she's, it's as if she's kind of like having a small nightmare. She just kind of seems a little bit, she keeps tossing and turning in her sleep. and just kind of she's just tossing and turning in her sleep, and she kind of groans to herself a little bit.
I'm gonna go check on her. Are you okay to watch Brutus for a second?
Of course.
Okay.
Don't get burned.
I think I'll be okay. Idella walks over to Talia and just kind of lightly like touches like the outside of her blanket and just be like, "Hey, Talia."
She wakes up and gasps a little bit. Oh God.
You okay?
Hi. Yeah. Sorry. Just bad dream
Okay.
is all.
Do you need anything? Do you want some tea? Or are you gonna try to get some more
Yeah.
rest?
Yeah, tea sounds like it would be nice, honestly.
Okay.
I don't know if I can go back to sleep.
Okay.
Anyways.
Okay, let me make you some tea. Do you want some fruit in it?
No, thank you, but I appreciate the offer.
Okay.
She just got sorry, go on.
Oh no. She just goes and starts making some more tea.
Talia just kind of sits there where she was laying for a moment and just kind of like she has her her hand kind of like on her forehead and just kind of rubbing her head a little bit. But then slowly gets up and makes her way to you and Gallant by the fire. Brutus notices her and kind of trots up to her, and she smiles and gives him all the pets.
When the tea is done, Idella hands the cup of tea to Talia and sits back where she was.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And of course.
She takes it and sips it a little bit, and just kind of like stares into the fire for a bit, and pets Brutus a little bit too.
Do you want to talk about what you were dreaming about?
Maybe another time. I still feel like I need to kind of process it. I honestly don't really sleep too well. But it's honestly a lot of bad memories that I don't really like to talk about or bring up. So if I do wake you up for whatever reason, I apologize. I don't mean to in any way.
No, you're okay. We just want to make sure you're okay and that if you need anything. But yeah, you don't have to talk about your dream right now if you don't want to.
Thank you. I appreciate just having somebody to listen. She takes another sip of her tea. How's your guys' watch going?
Well, watch has been kind of uneventful.
Bit boring.
Well, you guys are lucky. I wish my watch was like that.
No, I'm sure. What time do you want to head out?
I would say like once the sun comes up a little bit more, we can start heading out. It should take like maybe another couple days to get to Lake Serenity, which is where that little the little town is. And we can rest there and also if need be, refill supplies, and also, lodge in not a forest. we can sleep in beds for once.
Oh, it's not so bad.
No, it's not. I actually kind of do like the outdoors and stuff.
How are the bars at Serenity?
Oh my goodness.
It's been a little bit. I know that they have like one. It's not a big town. I know that they have like one main tavern. And they have maybe They have like a couple of inns. It's mainly like just kind of a residential town, so um a lot of people like to go there to get away. And it's like I said, it's not very big, but from what I remember, the tavern was still pretty lively. And the ale was pretty good, and the food.
All right. I'll be looking forward to it then.
I think everybody's just like sipping tea now and just
Yep,
trying to chill.
everybody's sipping tea. Brutus has calmed down a little bit and lays kind of in between Idella and Idella and Talia for a little bit. Then he moves over to Gallant for pets. The rest of the shift is uneventful, and you slowly see the it's starting to get a little bit lighter in the sky. Goes from like a dark night sky color to a slow deep blue to slowly getting kind of like an orangish pinkish color as the sun um, comes up slowly, signifying the dawn. Well, it looks like the sun's coming up. We should probably at least get everybody up and get a little bit of food in us, and then we can head out.
Okay. I'm gonna take Raymond to the river so he can drink and hopefully find some grass real quick so he can eat. Brutus is more than welcome to stay if you guys want, if you need help waking others. He's done that to a couple of other clergy when I visited churches, so he can be a good alarm clock if you need him.
Sounds good.
Adela, I was gonna ask, what's your morning ritual like?
None your business.
You're up early.
Well, I mean, you are a cleric of the sun god.
This would probably be the time like she would actually, be away from the group to do her own thing with the horse. So like just having her, I guess, her own type of meditation.
Fair.
So
Talia goes over to Gallant. Gallant, what if we used Brutus to wake up Albert?
so God.
Would that be too cruel?
Look at his face.
What do you
No,
think?
we're not doing that.
But it could be entertaining.
Why do you take so much pleasure in tormenting people?
No, I don't. Fine, we won't do it. Just go wake him up then. She goes to wake up Matthias and Krim as Gallant goes to wake up Beheld, Albert, and Jekken.
I've been awake. I'm sprinting around you guys.
Yeah, I can see that. Hyper ADHD elf.
It's the ring.
Summoned a kraken at one point.
Who needs tea?
Talia stokes the fire and kind of creates like a little flame in her hand and puts more wood on it and just kind of produces a flame to make the fire a little bit bigger. Also, I feel like I guess Talia looks at the pile of like trinkets and weapons that they had looted from the bodies before. Oh yeah, we should probably like divvy this up.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, am I still asleep? I wasn't sure.
No, I woke you up.
Everyone's
Oh,
awake.
okay.
Everyone should be awake now.
Wake up, samurai.
Mm-hmm.
We got
Oh, I'm up.
Nice.
Solid.
Hear that?
It's just
Good job.
Awake.
just the one's awake now.
The smell.
It might be the bodies.
Good morning, wind. Love you, wind.
Now that the wind is laughing, where do we
You
head?
feel a little there's a little breeze coming past you, and as as the breeze rustles through your hair, you hear a little bit of this laughter. Did you guys hear that weird laugh in the wind?
You know, you
Tosh
might
is
be
Voice
hideous
of the
laughter.
gods.
Tosh is hideous.
You never know. Can you hear it?
Oh no.
And I wish I didn't hear it.
Glad I'm not the only one. All right.
I just zoomed off screen.
Let's see. Hold on, I gotta.
God.
Hold on. I gotta bring all of the things together. Un momento. Okay. So, once everybody is awake and kind of gathers around the fire, Talia goes into her bag of holding and gives each of the party members 200 gold coin from their exploits from before, the night before. There are 5 regular daggers.
Yeah.
What are you rolling for?
Cartwheel.
Okay.
Brother.
This guy stinks. Sorry.
Well, I mean, you're somewhat successful. It's not a perfect cartwheel, but you manage to kind of like do it somewhat correctly. But it's not
Careful of the
Olympic
fire beheld.
status. Okay, hold on. Give me one more
At
second.
least he's not naked.
Truth.
That's a fair
Don't
point.
tempt him.
Who said I even got dressed?
Oh yeah, are you still dressed
You
in a
didn't get
towel?
undressed.
Oh, yeah,
Are you
still
still
in a
in a towel?
I'm just in a towel.
Somebody
So
medically
you took
bind
it
that
off
towel
real
to
quick.
him, please.
Hmm. I'm getting hungry.
Stop looking at Ember like that.
Eat a couple of nuts.
There was a deer in the woods last night.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there
Sure.
are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 daggers. If anybody wants to claim a dagger,
I would like to compare the daggers to my current dagger.
it's just a
There.
regular dagger.
Mm.
There's
Okay,
not
no need
like
then.
a lot of them are just regular daggers. There's not much difference between them and yours except for the design. It's Isabella Rossellini's is a little bit smaller and kind of more slender. Um, the um, the goblin's daggers are a little bit more jagged looking. Um, Core's is kind of like a little bit of a curved, has a little bit of a curve to it. Um, and the Goliath's is more like his is more like almost a short sword because almost not quite.
I should probably take a dagger. I don't think I have one.
All right. And if not, and if nobody wants it, I'll hold on to it and we can sell it in once we get into another town as well. And then we can split the earnings that way too. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to
Hell yeah.
me.
Sounds fine to me.
Alrighty.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I don't know if I missed this, but did anyone take the bow?
No, no one has taken the bow yet.
No need.
I feel like you meant something by that, but I'll take the bow.
He has a gun.
I also have a bow.
I'd like
And
to
I
go
believe
through the
Idella also
presentation.
has. Wait.
I have a crossbow.
Yeah, Idella has a crossbow.
Do you-
Which am I? Oh wait, no. Okay, I was like, am I dumb and did I not put the damage for the crossbow? But I did.
No, you did because I used it last
Good
game.
job, me. Thank God. Good job, me. Okay. Also, make sure that everybody add your 200 gold to your personal gold funds
I did.
on your character sheet. Just want to make sure. Okay, so do. Okay, you want so you want the bow? You said. Prim?
Yeah, if that's okay. I don't have any range besides fireball.
Yeah,
Fireball.
fireball. That works. Okay.
And is the amulet and circlet? Oh yeah, we're gonna sell it. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I
yeah, we can if you want, or
no, it's only fair. We all took some licks in that fight. We feel like we all deserve an equal amount.
okay, so
One of us, shot a few times and missed a lot, but it is what it is.
does anybody want a deck of playing cards?
Ooh,
What's up, little man? You know how to play poker?
okay.
We have poker here?
Actually, no.
I feel like poker is just kind of a universal thing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Does anybody want the deck of playing cards?
I'll take it.
him. Oh, yeah. You take him.
Woo! You better make me a name for yourself.
Oh, I can just copy and paste. I'm a dork. Okay. I think the weapons, the other weapons we can sell. However, Matthias, the Warhammer is up for grabs. Would you be interested in using it?
Seems like a fine weapon. I'll take it.
Heck yeah.
Wait, what does it look like again? What's the description?
It's just this. It has a very long handle with a big, huge. It's just kind of like a basic one, so I would say that it's made out of made out of iron. It's just basically a giant hammer, so it kind of has like a staff in a way, and then also kind of a big hammerhead at the top of it. I'll have to find an example. I know that you already have your staff as well. And this would also using this, I would have you roll strength checks just because it is a heavy weapon.
Easy.
Oops.
That's what I thought. I'll find you a picture of I'll find a
Actually,
picture somewhere.
you said there were 2 daggers, right?
There are like 6 daggers. Now there are 5 because
I'm gonna
Matthias
take all
took
5
one.
of those.
Okay.
Hey,
What are you going to do with 5
I'm
daggers?
concerned.
If I run out of arrows,
Just start
Valid.
throwing knives.
You can
You
shoot
know, it's fair.
daggers out of your bow?
no, you could throw any weapon.
Before you do that, if you let me know, I'll set them on fire for you. You can dodge if you
Alright.
dodge a
That would be
dagger, you
pretty
can
You
dodge a
can
funny.
ball.
add flame attributes to weapon, Crib,
Yeah.
Is that's
for your party members?
you might want to ask Talia if
Yeah,
that's
I
possible.
did it last time. I did it during the fight.
Oh, did you? Okay.
There are also 2 strength potions
Damn,
as
Star,
well.
you put that in there quick.
Yeah, I
I was
tried.
looking for where to put it, and it was there.
Does anybody want the 2 strength potions? It adds 2 strength, 2 to your modifier for strength modifier, for a whole encounter, basically.
I will take one.
Okay.
I feel like Matt should at least have one too.
Quick question.
Well, I mean, we don't
Does-
really use modifiers in battle, so
Does
Well,
strength and everything.
yeah, she said it does it adds 2 strength for encounter.
I can't remember. Does Matthias have a bag of holding or no?
No.
Matthias does not, I believe. No.
So Matthias, how about I hold that potion for you, and that way it doesn't take up space for you.
Okie dokie.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's squint his eyes.
Okie dokie.
Can I help you, sir?
No.
Alrighty. Oh, I put that in the wrong one, but that's okay.
Go Power Ranger.
I actually have a bunch of shit that you can hold for me, if I'm being honest.
I'd be more than happy to. Actually, can I give Matthias Ember's bag of beholding or bag of holding?
Ember doesn't have a bag of holding. Ember just has like a regular satchel bag.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay.
Alright then.
All bags hold.
All right.
A bag of holding is deeper. It's like an upgrade.
There's also
I know what a bag of
one
holding is.
regular healing potion. Does anybody want that?
Yeah, I don't have any healing potions.
No need.
There really isn't a need, but you never know, just in case.
And unless something really sticks out, I'm gonna see out. I've already got a dagger, a warhammer, and a healing potion. Y'all can divvy up the rest.
All right.
Matthias, you're gonna need gold, dude.
I already got the 200 gold.
Okay. I meant it for everything we sell, but alright.
Well, we can do that when we get to the town. What is happening?
Cartwheel.
You are successful again at doing a cartwheel, but it's still not Olympic style, which is what you're aiming towards.
Well, I
But
should add
it's
my
getting
dex
better.
modifier.
Idella, I feel like do you want this? Who is good with magic?
I mean, the cleric and the paladins have divinity.
That would be Jackin.
Yeah, Jackin is the closest spellcaster we have.
He's a wizard.
Let's see.
That is, yeah, he is a wizard.
Harry.
He's a hairy wizard.
I'm a
Hey,
wizard.
Jackin, can you do like an Arcana check on this circlet? I feel like it feels like there's something a little bit about it, but I just I can't tell if there's I feel like there is some magical essence, but I just want to make sure. For this, just roll a d20 and then add your intelligence.
Please for the. Sorry, just there you go. And then add my intelligence.
Yes.
So it'd be exclamation mark. No, backspace, right?
Backslash.
It would be
Backspace.
backslash
Slash.
roll d20 plus 4.
Oh.
Or you. All right. So, you look at the circlet, and you can detect that there is some magical essence. There's some magical essence about this, about the circlet. Um, does anybody want this? I will give the little ability buff that it has is it adds 1 AC.
We
1
roll
to your
for it.
AC. No, it's just whoever wants it.
Um,
I think I'm good.
Somebody need AC, or can I take it because I'm kind of a tank?
I'll just
I
put
mean,
this in my pocket.
All right.
sorry? You'll put it
So-
in your pocket?
I'll just put it in my pocket, and if we need it, somebody needs it.
Okay. Okay, so then what's left is just a regular amulet, an engagement ring, a small keg of ale, some
Ooh, ale.
decent amount of smoked meat, a couple of loaves of bread, which we could honestly probably eat for breakfast.
Drink the ale
There's
for breakfast too.
if you want. A regular mace, some leather bracers, two rubies, and a gold ring, and a club, a wooden club. If nobody else wants to claim the things, then I'll put them in my bag of holding, and we can put them at the
well, I all those seem like valuable goods, like money wise. So I say
Mhm.
we just sell them and divvy that up.
I concur.
Okay, sounds good. How about the
Save the ale for later.
save the ale for later? All right. Um, Gallant, do you wanna hold on to the keg of ale in your bag of holding?
Yes.
My man.
Gallons,
Alright.
gallons.
Try not to drink it all before we get to town.
I won't.
You
Um,
trust me.
share.
Alright. And then
I mean, we can have a shot for the road.
A shot
Shot-
of ale.
I was gonna say a shot of ale is kind of light, isn't it?
You're not riding Raymond drunk.
I can just have Adela drive, okay?
Steer,
Talk-
you mean?
talk-
He
The wind
kind of already
blows.
sounds a little drunk. I don't know about this.
Alrighty. So, Talia gives the keg of ale to Gallant, and then goes to, and she divides the smoked meat. It's like a good chunk of meat for everybody. Like maybe a handful, of
Handful of
smoked
meat.
meat, that everybody can, that everybody munches on, and she also cuts up the loaves of bread and divides it amongst everybody for kind of a random breakfast.
If only we had butter.
If only.
At this point, Grim checks his flask to see if the fruit he put in there with the water has steeped enough to make anything worth like juice wise.
You can milk Matthews.
Sorry.
Oh,
Nothing.
he'd be a male cow. Do you want to milk that?
I don't like
Can
that.
he change? Can he change sex?
I don't like that.
I don't like this line of questioning. Anyway, how is my juice coming along?
Good
Well,
segue.
let's see. Hold on. Let me
It's
do
fermented.
this.
It's only been a few hours. Jesus.
It is. So you check your flask of water and fruit. Um, it has a little bit of a fruity flavor to it, but it hasn't steeped enough to be juice per se. It's just kind of like, slightly flavored water.
Cucumber water.
Yeah, kind of like a cucumber
LaCroix.
or lemon water.
Ew, never mind. I'll wait.
Okay.
LaCroix is the word.
The wind would
Alright.
like a word with you.
Oh, the wind would like a word.
No, I'm kidding.
Is it talking about how bad LaCroix is? Like, I agree.
No, the wind likes LaCroix.
We have LaCroix here?
The wind whispers La Croix.
It's
La
LaCroix.
La Croix.
Poisson.
Poisson.
Hello, is the front.
All right. I think right here is a good place to take a break because I really need to go to the bathroom.
All right, I'll put us on a
Yeah, me too.
BRB.
All right. So.
Love you guys.
Me too.
How you doing?
Bye.
Love you too.
Go
Con
the
Dios.
wind.
It's con Dios.
Wind, go blow.
Mm.
No,
Go blow somebody.
I must have made a joke and I shouldn't have made. Okay, bye.
I'm telling you guys, there is something in the wind. I keep hearing things.
I think it's Matthias.
Matthias, are you making things up in the wind?
Me two of them.
The wind is making me very uncomfortable.
Matthias has a special
I'm sorry, I
relationship.
didn't
with
Oh,
the
my
wind.
ribs are hurting.
Joke about it.
Sorry, I had to close Rocket League.
Well, that's good. All right, so
Wait, what?
all right, so everybody's eating their bread and their smoked meat, and once everybody's finished up, they kind of start to pack up camp and put the fire out, and start traveling again. On their they make some conversation. I will get to that. I'd say it'll take about a couple of it'll take a couple of days to get to Lake Serenity. But in the meantime, if anybody wants to converse, you guys.
What are you watching, Tekken? Oh my god.
Wait, what?
We could
Tekken!
hear whatever you're listening to or whoever's listening to in the background.
Is that TJ?
No.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I
I just heard something that I don't think I heard right, so I was like very confused. Sorry, keep going, Star.
F in the A.
Okay, I did hear that then.
Now's the time to converse, at least for the day.
Because we're heading to Lake Serenity, correct?
So, what's our itinerary?
Itinerary. Well, it's gonna take a couple more days to get to Lake Serenity and the town of Leone.
Sounds Italian.
Fragile.
Shut up.
Yeah, it'll take about a couple of days. So we will have to camp out one more time. Hopefully we don't run into anything dangerous. Hopefully. Once we get to town, we'll probably stay the night there and then leave in the morning and head towards the big city of Galdona. That is a few days. It's like about a 3-day trip as well. So, that's what we have on the itinerary so far, I guess. I think we might have to camp one or two more times, I would say, and then I'm guessing we'll get to Leone in maybe like like midday on in a couple of days, so we can stay the rest of the day there and spend the night, and then be on our way the next day.
Okay.
So yeah, she leads the way, since she basically is following the river, but Talia leads the way, and she's a little bit quiet. She's a little quiet today, and just kind of like observes everything around her. Again, you guys are welcome to conversate as we walk.
What a battle that was last night.
It felt like ages.
It was a rough night.
That Goliath kept getting up.
Hey, Gallant, how much left do you have in that Jun?
Gun.
Uh-huh. That didn't answer my question.
I would say about 75%.
So you wasted. Never mind. Anyone have any ideas of what they would want to do for food later?
Hmm.
I was probably gonna try fishing again, but yeah.
Oh, we're down to my cats. Expecting more rats.
You know, I wonder. There's a lot of stones in the river. Do you think there would be crawfish?
Possibly.
That sounds good.
We could use my deep setted cast iron to make like a crawfish boil. You have some
That
nuts,
sounds
some
pretty
seasoning.
Man, what are you doing to me?
That sounds pretty good.
Making Pat
Look, I
actually
like
hungry.
cooking.
That sounds good. We could try it out once we set up camp. I'm down to help out with that.
Question: Would Ember or Brutus have, or I guess Matthias would have like knowledge of like if mushrooms are poisonous and shit like that, right?
I thought we discussed he was turning into a boar and digging
Well,
up
that's it.
truffles.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
for truffles.
Which was my idea.
Yeah, you all discussed that without me.
Yeah, I was gonna say he wasn't here.
Actually, because you're technically a fighter ranger, you actually would have some. I would say that you would have some experience with determining if things are some things are poisonous or not.
Okay, so then Krim is gonna distance himself a little bit to the left of like the trail.
Okay.
Not like super far away from the party, but like trying to see if you can keep an eye out for mushrooms, nuts, or any like various berries.
Okay.
Berries, fairies.
Go ahead and let's see. Roll a d20 and just roll a d20.
Oh,
Oh, good.
over the
Okay.
hump, over the hump.
You as you're searching for mushrooms and assorted berries and nuts, you manage to pick up like a little a small handful, not much, but a small handful. You found a couple of mushrooms, some kind of purplish berries, like, and you kind of get a handful of them that are edible, and you don't find any nuts, so you just find a couple of those mushrooms and the berries.
You know, everyone's real quiet, and I understand we didn't get enough sleep last night, but it's gonna be a longer walk if no one's speaking.
Well, what do you want to talk about, bro?
All right, frat boy Gallant. I don't know what you'd like to talk about, but it's just common day to day that we just talk about it. Just talk. That's it.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
there's
can't-
universities here?
What's up, Talia? Or Star?
I'm sorry. Like I just I didn't. I know that we all didn't get very good sleep.
I
Jackin
can see
is
you
just
guys.
Jackin is just jamming, like he's using his scythe and just playing his guitar. and just
Yeah,
jamming
walking
out.
in
Like,
nature. Yeah,
yeah, he's walking and just jamming out at the same time.
I can sing you guys a song
That's
while
true.
we
That-
progress on this adventure and maybe boost our morale a little bit.
Getting some bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
And I totally miss it. Gallant, am I steering Raymond today? Are you riding Hump?
Oh, brother.
Hmm. Oh, yeah. I didn't know the writing arrangements.
That's.
It's gonna be okay, Tekken.
Oh god. It's okay, Tekken. It's okay.
Hey.
Just let it
Keep
happen.
showing your guitar over there.
Just let it happen.
I'll strum this
Hey.
guitar and quit strumming mute.
Ew. That's not.
Hey,
It's worse
Jekken.
when
Hey,
you say it like
Jekken.
that. Just let it.
Yeah.
Do you have a capo for that thing?
Fuck is a capo?
It's like it's meant to hold a certain fret for higher pitched notes, or lower.
No, I just do this
Those are like crutches for guitar players.
because he wants me to play Wonderwall.
Oh.
You
I'm
should.
just trying to make friendly banter. I'm sorry.
Whenever Krim casts Firewall, you can play Wonderwall.
Rolls the
Said
Wonderwall.
I'm fuck you guys.
Fuck you too, demon.
So
Wow.
it would be devil.
Okay, what's the difference?
Big difference.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
okay,
matter to
what's
him.
the
We all
difference?
look the same in his eyes.
It's clearly that Gowan is not from our part of the world.
We lost
It's-
Matt.
Yeah.
In his
Oh, wait, wait.
eyes,
fighting over the same
Wait.
spot.
We
Oh
lost
my God, the voices.
we lost our
We lost
druid.
Matthias.
He'll be right back.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, whispers in the wind again.
Whoa, Matthews just vanished.
He turned into the wind.
Oh no.
No, I want to get back to him saying him just being blatantly racist to us.
The wind just took.
The wind took Matt.
Bring him back.
I think we have a different story right
Matt's
here.
restarting his PC. He's watching stream though.
We
God. Sorry.
I
I just imagine.
I want to
I'm
understand.
imagining Matthias turns into like just like a little. He's kind of like working to see if he can turn into like a spider. As we're walking along, and he was successful, but the wind came along and just kind of like blew him away.
Just swoop him up.
So we
Just
didn't
swoop.
even. So we're just like, where did Matthias
What
go?
happened to Matthias?
Okay, we're spending time looking for Matthias. Got it. Okay, Brutus, go
Yeah.
find Matthias.
Wasn't he already little enough? No.
No.
This little man.
But I'm sorry, I did not mean to
guys,
interrupt.
I think
Krim.
I
Wind
the
is
guy
blowing
with
back.
this. I think the guy with the skeleton guitar is kind of losing it.
Cartwheel.
I lost it a long time ago.
Beheld, if you break something, I'm not healing you.
You do not only one cartwheel, but two perfect cartwheels. Matthias suddenly appears, changing back into his dwarven form, after like the wind kind of like brings him back a little bit, as a spider, and he, like I said, he just kind of pops up and
Sorry.
and he just turns into his normal dwarf again. Matthias, where did you go?
Well, Jekken had me thinking and wondering if I could change into a spider, and I tried it, and
So it did work.
got a little too windy for such a small critter.
That's fair.
Also,
Shall
it's
we?
weird having 8 legs. Never done that
Can
before.
you create spider silk?
Good question.
Nobody here has a fear of spiders, do they?
I just don't like them.
What do you like?
Look, as long as you become a spider that's less than the size of maybe like a ruby, you're fine with me. Especially if you're a
Ooh, I could do
turquoise jumping
giant
spider, I love
I
you.
didn't think of that.
No,
That's a
no,
good
no,
idea.
no, no, no,
That's
no.
a
We don't
great
need to go that far.
idea.
We didn't.
Imagine how fast I could walk.
No.
With 8
And
legs,
tell me
yeah.
you're afraid.
You'll make
I'm
this
not
trip
afraid.
quicker than us.
I'm just petrified. Never thought I'd live
That's
a
what-
moment.
Sounds oddly familiar.
Talia, where are we heading now?
I feel like. Yeah, Talia, where are we going?
Let's just keep walking. We're still following the river. It's still
Well,
a
in this
little
time,
ways.
I'd like to enlighten Gallant the difference between devils and demons.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
Go for it.
So, devils come from the realm of Beator in the far.
And where's
far-
that?
That would be the 9 hells.
Oh, so I'd have to die.
If you were lawful evil, yeah. Demons come from
Nonk.
the abyss, which would be the chaotic evil realm. And they actually hate each other. You can make a deal with a devil, but you can make a deal with a demon as well, but the devil would actually that's the whole point of a devil is they make deals. That's why tieflings actually exist. Because they were either breeding or they made a bad deal and they turned into tieflings and they have blood heritage to devils.
Okay, then what of my soul if I've made a deal with this tiefling?
I don't think that would do anything.
You're going to hell.
I think the only way
I
you'd
thought
make
so.
you just make a tiefling if you bred with them.
Well,
Which I
that's
don't
not
think
what I'm
you're
saying.
Yeah. You never know. I think maybe you might like Talia a
What do
bit
you mean you
more
never know?
Maybe you might like Talia a bit more after we
Don't get any ideas.
Regardless whether the difference between devils and demons, they're both of evil origin.
yeah, they're both considered fiends.
Okay.
However, tieflings
Talia
aren't
overhears this
fully
conversation and
devils.
just kind of blushes to herself. Nobody can tell though.
So,
But
Devil.
although tiefling,
Because she's red.
although tieflings have blood of devils, not all of them are necessarily evil. If anything, they're just more.
I have a question for the tieflings. Do you guys like not catch fire or not get hurt by fire?
They have a resistance to fire.
Yeah, fire
Yeah.
can still hurt, like, but we use it so often. I'm feel like I'm pretty used to fire.
And
And
like,
then we
you guys'
also
hair is fire.
You
Yeah.
ever? This is gonna be like a culture thing. You ever make a bread on a hot skillet, and like you have to flip it halfway through, and you just like have to swipe it real quick, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, eventually doing it enough times, your fingertips kind of become numb to that heat and that flame, so you're just better at it.
But it still hurts.
Yeah, exactly.
Kinda.
Exactly.
Yeah.
so edgy.
Okay.
Mm, I know that I'm able to, if I have enough energy and concentration, I'm able to go into an elemental form as well. So I can myself turn into fire.
Actually, me too.
Whoa, we're so cool.
That would have been
That
nice
is
to know
kind of
yesterday.
cool.
Yeah, why didn't you guys use that last
Why
night?
did- yeah.
I'm sorry. I was busy
They
trying to bring
probably
everyone
would have
together
ran
and
away in
force
fear.
a health potion down Talia's throat.
Yeah, I was thrown off. I didn't think
When
of
you
that.
are in your elemental form, do you have more resistance to physical damages?
Yeah, yes. So when as a fire elemental, I can't really be dealt like physical damage. Probably more like along the lines of magical kind of damage. would affect me, and also water would be my enemy. um, so
In all honesty, I used my form trying to impress a lady before we left town, and I can only use it once a day. And even if we did use it, then we were right by a lake or a river, and in the moment I get water on me, I'm fucked.
So how about this time we keep it strictly professional?
It's not really my forte. If that's what you want to do, that's fine.
Well, isn't that why we're here?
That's why you're
We
here.
are
I'm
here to
just here
save
for
the
fun.
town. We're here to save a town from a dragon.
And who says we can't have fun doing it?
I wouldn't necessarily call
Just
risking my
remember
life
the
fun.
purpose.
Yeah.
What's a life worth living if you're not willing to risk it?
Well, I am risking it right now.
I think
Exactly.
we're all risking it at the
I'm not
moment.
saying it's fun.
75%. That's all he's useful
I
for.
understand what you mean, Krim.
Cartwheel.
Oh my god.
I'll have you know I'm very
You do a perfect cartwheel. Good job.
75% more. All of a sudden, this smart ass paladin is just another fucking human.
Another?
I mean, there are three
Adela,
of us.
Adela, what are you?
I'm also human.
Albert, what are you?
What are you?
I'm also human.
That's a
Okay,
rude
so not only
question.
is he an annoying human, he's a blind one apparently too.
No. You said that with some negative connotation.
Backflip.
I don't exactly know if you're trying to apply that to the other humans here.
No, just assholes like you.
Well, I'm open to recommendations.
Let's take it easy, guys.
Can Ray ride you?
We've still
Never-
got a
never
long
mind.
way to go.
I'm taking it easy here.
Actually, Galen, I have a question for you. What made you decide to become a paladin?
I was rather persuaded, pretty
Voluntold.
pretty passionately by the dreams that I had.
Do you have an oath?
Well, I guess I have an oath to stay true,
To make things
which
right.
a lot of people say that would be rude. But I don't intend for it to be.
Patrick, just a reminder, it's not gonna be quite like like the official DnD.
I know, I'm just making small talk. I wanted to see what he'd say.
Fair. Just want to make sure. Sorry, continue.
I just want to know what makes you tick, Gallant.
Tick like Tourette's?
Yes.
What's
What's
Tourette's?
Yes. Thank
Tourette's?
you. Like Tourette's.
Oh, it's
You know
a pretty rare mental impairment where I come from.
You know what? Just to put this to bed, Gallant, would you treat me different if I was human?
Matt, can you turn into a tick, Matthias?
Different for sure.
Can you turn into a tick?
I'd rather not.
I
Just
don't
tried
Yeah,
a
would be
spider and it
tempted.
was too small for my taste.
I'm only being cautious.
So you have no disdain of me because I'm a tiefling.
I don't have any reason to have disdain.
All right, then I take back what I said. I am sorry.
Apology accepted.
You're worth more than your
Wow.
gun.
Look at us all getting along together.
I was
Adela.
wondering that.
But don't get any more ideas.
Adela, I have a question for you.
Oh, I have plenty.
Okay.
Ideas.
Okay.
What would you say in a fight that the biggest beast you've ever slain was?
The biggest
beast.
beast.
From Shroot Farms.
Beast.
I think the one that's more impactful is I can't recall what the beast looked like because it happened so quickly. But it was huge. I could feel the ground trembling underneath my feet. And the people who I was with, we lost a lot of people, including somebody very dear to me that day. But it was so dark because it attacked us in the night. We couldn't see anything, and next thing we know, obviously myself and some other survivors ran because we didn't know what we were going against, and we were the paladins that were with us told us to run. And most of them did not survive the fight, but that was the biggest beast that I can recall, and that's how I got the scar on my face. So
Oh wow.
Wow, much more
Sorry
badass.
to hear that.
it happened, and it's still time to mourn. But like I said, the time I lost the person that was dear to me, I found Brutus not too long after, so he helped help me heal from that.
I feel like there might be something special about Brutus you're not telling us,
There's nothing special about him.
other than him just being special.
Blasphemy.
Well, if he is something special, I am not a druid and I cannot talk to him, so. But he is special to a degree of he's helped me through a lot.
Well, you're very special to him.
No, well, thank you. That's very heartwarming to hear from somebody who can actually converse with him.
Matthias, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What's the best thing you've ever done with your bare hands?
Do you mean his
Wow.
bare
Yeah,
hands
with
or
his
his
bare hands
bare
or with
hands?
his bare hands.
Get
With his
out!
bare hands.
Get out! Idella just sighs from top of the horse, just face palms so hard.
Look, how often does that question come up to me? And he
Well, I had
actually
to
can
ask
be a
it.
bear.
The answer either way is beat up an elf.
Oh.
Respect.
You are a hard target to hit, size-wise.
I feel like if he was a bear, that'd be opposite. You know, I do actually have a question. I couldn't see you great last night, Matthias. When you transform, do your colors and features transform with you? Like when you became a bear, were you an orange bear?
Did you just say orange?
I'm from fucking New York.
Fucking New Yorker.
Mandarin. A Mandarin bear.
It's okay, my mother-in-law's from New York and we get so much crap about it.
You're such a bastard, bro.
No, I tell
They
hubby.
mocked me at work for 30 minutes about that.
No, I told hubby that she's teaching our kids colors just to bother.
Bro.
Huh, maybe I can actually finally write that word.
Water.
My hair color doesn't indicate the color of the animal, though. I could be a brown bear, black bear, polar bear.
You gain extra hair every
What
time
about
you
a blue
transform back?
bear? How about a Care Bear?
Oh my god.
The only reason I asked is because what if the horses we saw back at the stables before we left, what if those were just druids that got stuck?
Oh, I hope not.
I think Matthias would know.
They'd be a little more vocal about it.
Yeah.
Guy
Actually,
with
good
whips
question.
one of his
Actually,
legs.
Can you get stuck in a form?
No, I was stuck as a fish for a bit. That's why I don't really.
Oh, there's a story behind that. You cannot just drop that and just
Oh,
Yeah, I was
fade
like,
over that.
Excuse me?
story time.
Well, I learning how to swim and knowing how to swim as a fish are two completely different things. I was just flopping around in the water for so long, and then I transformed back, and I was 30 feet underneath.
Oh, jeez.
What kind of fish were you?
Was you?
I said with you.
Oh, with you.
I don't know. Trout,
It was
tilapia.
salmon, maybe. I don't remember.
Do fish have a complex system of government?
That is a valid question.
It's the squirrels,
Good.
man.
Were you a bottom feeder?
I know raccoons have a hierarchy because Ember has a little like enemy where we used to live.
Oh,
Yeah, he kind of ruled the trash piles, and she didn't like it so much. He didn't like it so much.
Ruled the trash piles.
I just picture
When
a
you're-
little
when-
throne.
When you're a raccoon, there's the slim pickings.
My cats are doing cartwheels.
it's survival of the fittest.
They both fail.
All right. This time,
Both my cats can't do cartwheels.
yeah.
I just-
So Azathoth, kind of like attempts to try to copy what you were doing with the cartwheel, but absolutely does not. Like, she just kind of like hops instead of kind of like does a cartwheel. Cozy just completely like she missteps and kind of like tweaks her ankle, and now she's limping.
Which sucks because she walks around on 2 legs.
Wait, these cats walk on 2 legs?
No, just Cozy does.
Why?
What?
I trained her too.
Huh.
She's very back heavy as well. So
Interesting.
she's big back.
I
Thinks it makes her look cool.
I think your cat
It does make her look cool.
was trying to copy your cartwheels, and everybody just sees like this black cat, like just kind of like strangely standing up, kind of like a human, but now kind of like limping a little bit because she misstepped.
I'm gonna pick her up, throw her on my
Poor
shoulder.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to add.
It's more like. "Meow."
We need to add like cat meows and
I'll be
dog
right back.
dog barks to
got
the
it.
Discord.
This
Oh no!
This-
Yeah.
is how Cozy meows.
Oh my god.
Like, it's pretty deep.
Meow.
Maul.
This
God,
is how as he meows like this.
Oh.
Yeah, Cozy needs a healing potion.
Yeah, I'll give her one.
Who has the healing potions?
I have one.
Pretty
There's
sure I bought a couple,
quite a
didn't
few people who have.
Maybe should someone should just cast healing on them instead of
Yeah.
wasting.
I can only cast greater
Mr.
healing
Yeah,
3
that's-
times a
that's-
day, so no.
Yeah, same.
Bro,
No
I'll
offense to
sacrifice.
the
I'll,
cat.
We just had
I'll
a
sacrifice mine. It's fine.
big ass fight and none of you used them, so might as well use
Hey,
them.
I'll have you know, I used mine. I forced Talia to heal.
No.
Oh,
No. They're
yeah.
talking about the
spells.
healing spells.
Just trying not to
There was
die, and plus we
spells?
did a long rest afterwards. We were gonna heal overnight anyways.
There were
If
spells?
somebody broke something,
No.
would have healed.
No, we had healing potions. They're talking about the reason why they didn't want to use their healing spells is because they can only use it up to 3 times a day.
I can only use my fire form once a day, and I got yelled at by everyone in this party.
We're saving it to just in case for battle, not to
Well,
impress
yeah, you did
somebody.
We were in battle. There wasn't a single.
I wasn't close enough to Talia to heal her. You were. I
A
have
domestic
to,
battle?
I have to touch her.
Wait, who all has healing power?
I do.
All 3 of us.
I do.
the
Okay, we
humans.
need to think about that next time we're splitting into groups of 2.
That's human excellency right there.
He's a dwarf.
I can't deny it.
Are you a dwarf or just a human
Oh,
with
he's
four
Damn, that
talking
was
about.
loud.
He's
God
talking
damn
about
it.
the healing. I'm very tired. I'm just gonna shut up.
Is that loud?
Meow.
Yeah, that's pretty much both of my cats right there.
Yeah, it sounded like
in
Neville.
real life. Like the higher pitch one was Azathoth, and yeah, that's Azzy. Yeah.
Are we going to have to find another clearing to camp at tonight, or do you think we'll make it to the next town?
We probably will have to find another place to camp. I don't know if there's any clearings. I know that we just got lucky with that one.
Yeah, how far have we walked so far?
At this point, it's probably like, I'll say that we've walked quite a ways. It's probably early afternoon.
Where are we on the map?
On the map, let me pull the map up.
The map.
The map, it's the map, it's the map, it's the map.
So,
I'm the map.
whispers in the
Sorry.
wind.
The
I
fuck
swear,
is
I'm hearing
that?
something.
That was the map. It clearly said I'm the map.
That is true.
That is the clearest I've heard the wind since our adventure started.
Didn't know your map could talk.
So,
The magic map.
let's see. Well, will you let me draw?
Look,
Hello?
I'll heal your
This
cats.
teleport's
Unless you help
good.
us fight.
Why is Peter Pettigrew
Did
sleeping
do
with
they
Ron
even
every night?
have? Wait, Beheld, do your cats have character sheets?
That's the point.
No.
Oh, I need to make
Then-
Ember a character sheet.
Then you don't need to heal them. They don't fight.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's not the
Cozy
point.
stuff. She could walk it off.
Walk it off on 2
So,
feet.
hold
We
on. So,
we grew up
let's
in the
see.
slums. We're used to bruises.
So, probably about right there. And Matt, I'm saying that when you, that maybe your house is like right here, actually. So it's close to the mountains in the forest, but still a little ways from the town. So that's probably where we stopped, I would say, and set up camp. And then we're probably like right about there right now.
Okay. You did say it was going
Um,
to take a couple days, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So probably the goal is to get to like right about here. And honestly, I think we'll probably make it here. Make it to the town in like, yeah, about
next
2
day.
days.
Okay. So
Can I ask what like the plant life is around this river?
Trees.
No.
Just judging
And
by
the
what
first.
I can see on the map, it looks like trees.
it's I mean, it's kind of like what you would normally see by a river. So there's like reeds, cattails,
In the
Uh,
sleep.
Is there
there-
sugarcane?
there are some pretty big trees, some bushes, ferns, pretty much that.
Can I go and collect like as many cattails as I can carry?
Sure, if you want.
That'd be a good fire
Why
starter.
cattails?
Well, if you the reeds for the cattails are extraordinarily strong when bound together, and you can use the cattails themselves as fire starter, like Idella said. And we could bind the the stalks together to make a net for fish.
I don't see
Okay.
why not. Why you couldn't do that?
Wow.
Oh wow. All right. So you as you're walking, you walk kind of closer to the river, and you stop to get cut a couple of the stalks of the cattails and the actual seeds from the cattails as well. And kind of like you put those kind of away in your bag. And did you want to like just hold on to the stalks, or did you want to work on something while you were walking?
I think as I'm walking out, I'll start braiding them together.
Okay. All right. So that's what you'll do. Is there anything else that anybody wants to talk about or do before we get to the next part for camp? All
I'd like
right, cool.
to. I actually, yeah, I do. Could I hop in a tree and look forward?
Sure. Make a dexterity check.
You with my L5C.
Oh yeah, you get up the tree with ease. You just kind of like almost run up and then just like easily just swing through the trees and climb up.
And cartwheels between them.
You can see up ahead on the top
Perception.
of yeah, I would say that works. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Okay, so we're about, like I said, we're about right here. So you kind of see that the river does curve a little bit and goes on. You don't really see anything big or anything pressing moving. You do see like some birds flying through the air, like an eagle or a hawk, way up high. Um, there's there is a bit of a breeze at the top of the tree that you're at. That's pretty much all.
Shoot the eagle.
Hey.
Okay. If you want
You
to.
cannot eat that.
I was joking. But
Yeah.
That's a treasured goddamn creature.
Where?
it's American eagle.
You be careful. All right. You aim for you knock your arrow and try to aim for the eagle. You got it pretty on. You have it pretty lined up and on point, and you go to shoot it, but the eagle is just way too high up for you to even like get it. So it goes up only so far and then just like plummets somewhere. The your arrow.
Bye bye,
So
arrow.
the eagle is safe.
Bye,
That
arrow.
would have been a good treat for the twins.
Alrighty. So, time goes on as we're walking along the river. It starts to slowly get dark, and we do end up about maybe right here, in our journey. So, Prim. I need you to roll. I need you to roll an intelligence and dexterity. Two rolls, intelligence and dexterity.
Both 0. Okay, great. D20?
Yeah.
Both times?
Yes.
Oh.
Yay!
Damn.
Ooh. All right.
Never gonna happen again.
Surprising.
So
I know.
So as the party approaches kind of a spot next to right next to the river where like the sun is starting to set a little bit more, and but they decide to set up camp so that they still have light to do so. Um by the time you have gotten to camp, you have been going at it. You were focused, and you are very skilled at braiding. And so you have like braided braided these reeds together. Um, did you say you wanted to create a net out of that, or what did you want to create?
Oh, net, yeah.
Okay. So you managed to craft together a pretty good sized net made out of these reeds. Um, it looks like it'll hold pretty strong. And I would say it's about maybe, I don't know. I would say maybe 4 feet by 4 feet.
Valid. I'm down with that.
You and with your crafting skills, you and Matthias are gonna be unstoppable.
For once, something I make isn't just shit.
You crafty fuckers.
Hey,
All
I
right.
commend you on your skill with that net, Krim.
thank you, Matthias.
Why
I
that voice
appreciate
kicked
that.
in all of a sudden after not using it for 2 weeks.
It's because he's been sneaking the ale. He's a little more, stumbling a little bit.
All right. Talia gets the fire going again, and she grabs her fishing pole. Krim, did you wanna come with me to attempt fishing again?
Yes, but before that, beheld. Can I use that ring
What do you mean by use?
on my finger? And I want to see if there's crawfish, but they're particularly fast, and I feel like that would help me catch more than me just doing with no assistance.
Yes, you may borrow the ring.
So what does that increase any stats or? Well,
It increase. I would say
Speed
that it
index.
increases your dex.
all right,
It, will increase your dex by 2.
like
Oh,
modifier or just in general.
Modifier.
Okay,
Can I add that to my stats then?
Well,
when you have it on.
I mean, I've
when you have
spent.
it on.
Yeah, okay. I spent money on that thing.
All right, then I will follow Talia to the riverbed.
Okay. What does everybody else want to do?
I want to chop down some trees for wood. For fun, I want to try smacking one down with this warhammer I recently obtained.
All right.
I would
So-
like to ensure the safety of the campsite with divine sense.
Jesus Christ, Grandpa.
All right. So give me 1 second here.
Matthias, remember, you're the one who's making plates out of bark again, please.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
it.
sure.
Do we not have the plates from before?
No, I threw him in the
No, we
fire.
use them to stoke the
We threw 'em
fire.
in the fire, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that really would have been sanitary after a fight and
That's
after
also
everything
something
else.
that's also probably something good that we should consider buying in town when we get there.
Oh, actually,
Plate?
oh sorry.
Yeah, plates and bowls.
Actually, Matthias, how would you like to smash rocks instead?
Why?
If you can, if we get like a large enough flat rock, and you can smash it, we'll have stone plates,
Okay.
and they'll keep the heat of the food a lot better.
That's kind of smart, yeah.
I have a good idea every so often.
All right, really quick. So, Albert kind of goes to the edge of the forest and casts Divine Sense to see if there's anything um, celestial, fiendish, or undead around the camping area. You don't sense anything. It seems like there's no types of creatures that fit that description. So you should be good.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Matthias, Krim, and Talia, go to the river. I'll get to us. Does anybody else want to do anything to prep or just hang out or?
I'll tie Raymond to a tree nearby the campsite, and Brutus and I are gonna go look for some firewood.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
not-
So
Don't tie me to a tree, please.
It's okay, you're fine.
I'm still upset about how bad I was at hunting last time, so I'm just gonna stay at camp.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, Albert, do you wanna throw these daggers around with me at the trees? Get used to throwing daggers.
I'm gonna be
Sure.
chopping wood, so I'd rather you guys go do that somewhere else.
Are you chopping wood or
Well-
breaking rocks?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna break rocks.
Okay, wait,
with-
you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you're
Go
chopping
kick
wood,
rock.
then I'm not gonna go find firewood.
Yeah.
Go kick rocks, dwarf.
Gallant, what the heck are you doing?
I'm throwing knives with us.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
Wait, no,
well, Gallant
Come
was
with us because we need.
well, he was successful at hunting, and if I'm going, like, he can come, like, either in the woods with me to hunt, or he can go to the river with fishing if he wants to do that, because, again, he's the only one that successfully got hunting stuff that wasn't obviously fishing.
It's
Well,
because of
if-
that gun. It was only
I-
because of the gun.
If I could request anything, I would like Gallant to come fishing.
Okay.
Like
Roll
shooting
for,
fish in a
roll for
pond.
persuasion.
Well, his
reason
company
why?
would be nice.
Well, if you stand like on a ledge or like somewhere like upper, like you're tall in stature, so you'll be able to see better if there's anything moving in the water.
Grim, roll persuasion.
Yeah.
God
20
damn
your
it, bro.
charisma.
You're at a disadvantage because you're a tiefling, too. I'm kidding.
Yeah, right.
I'm kidding.
Actually, yes.
Roll twice.
Wait, how did Talia convince us all to do this?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. She
Well-
just.
That's a double negative.
Fuck me. So roll twice with my modifier.
Yes.
And disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Oh, that's the
roll
twice. That's the twice, yeah.
Yeah, you roll twice with your modifier, and you pick the lowest.
So it's
15.
It's either 16 or
wait.
20.
15.
15 or
S-
18.
15 or 20.
15 or 18.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Math.
dyslexic, bro.
What?
All right, so
Wrong.
There's so many numbers on my screen right now. It's
So,
not helping
with
me.
the
Wrong
15.
disorder for math.
he's still a little bit on the fence with just your words, but because Matthias is going, he wants to see the little man break rocks.
All right, I'll go.
the little man.
Yes.
The Nazi's
Matthias.
nickname for me is the little man.
What?
What?
Glorious bastards.
Is it?
So,
Oh.
What's a Nazi?
We don't have that in here, and let's keep going. Anyway,
Let me
Going to the
enlighten.
river.
Let me enlighten you.
Let's see. Hold on.
Nazi's like a really weird demon.
All right. She's stop. She's dreaming.
Anyway,
Um,
back to the riverbed.
Yeah. So
I'm
okay.
gonna
So
carve a target into this tree.
we will get to the dagger throwing in a moment. Matthias, Gallant, Krim, and Talia head over to the river. Talia starts fishing, and let's see. Hold on.
I start chomping on rocks.
Chomping on rocks.
Chomping on the rocks.
Matthias, I would like for you to roll for strength and add your modifier, please.
See.
Damn.
Woo! Okay. All right, you successfully break rocks. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's
So
go.
you find a couple of
Chomping
like
hard.
bigger. You kind of find a couple of like bigger boulders that are kind of next to the riverbed, and you take your warhammer and with a lot of strength and force, you force it onto the rock boulder, and it makes a giant crack. You do it again at kind of a different angle. Whack. Or I'm not gonna. That's a bad. Anyways.
Or
And it and it chops kind of like a nice sliver of rock. That is that would be good enough for like a large platter, basically. It's about. I would say it's about 2 feet by 1 foot. A slab.
that'll do nicely.
Very nice. Give me 1 second.
How's that, Krim?
You never cease to surprise me.
Me
To be
neither.
clear, that's good. I've been told that before, but I thought it was good, and he didn't like my food. He said it was fucking raw.
All right. In the meantime, Talia manages to pull up or manages to catch just one fish, unfortunately. And it just one trout. Still somewhat decent size, but like
Excuse me.
not as big as like a salmon.
Don't worry, it'll still fit on the plate.
Hey, hey, Krim. You might want to see if you can get some more. Hopefully get some of those crawdads. That you were talking about, because she holds up she holds up the trout, and it's just one. I only got one of these tonight.
What am I rolling?
Let's see. Roll just a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
Ah. Mm.
Oof. All right.
Looks like we're starving.
Yeah.
No. We still have our net. We still have the net.
So unfortunately, even with your dexterity, you do manage to see a couple of crawdads in the water, but they're still a little too fast for you. Even with the dexterity ring.
Question:
Yes.
Is this a one-time try or no? For not just for me. Can I ask someone else to do it as like try in a different spot or no?
Sure.
Krim calls Beheld over with a pleading look in his face, knowing that he's faster, and gives him back the ring. Beheld, you're better, I guess. Could
Watch how
you?
it's done.
I fucking hate this guy.
We're supposed to be friends. 15.
All right. Oh.
Ah.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
The wind.
The air is a lot more still.
All right. Beheld is more successful. I need you to roll another just a plain d20 for me. Beheld. Oh wow.
Yay. I grabbed something.
All right, I'm gonna round that up. I'm gonna say that with your very quick skills and and your dexterity boost, you're able to grab about 10 10 crawdads by hand, which is very impressive. And yeah, and put them in like a little you give them to Krim so that he can take care of them and prep them for dinner. All right, so we've got
Wait, my net. Wait.
oh you want yes, I'm sorry.
I hand Beheld the other side of the net, and we look up at Gallant, looking over us and waiting for the signal. What am I rolling here? What are we rolling here?
Okay, so I would say, let's see. Hold on. Let me take a look here.
If I can, I would like to use an advantage or I would like to use my I would like to use my last dried fruit pack to bait the water that's circling in the net.
Okay. All right. You take out the fruit pack and you throw it into the water. It kind of it sprinkles and floats. Everything still is floating at the top. I would say go ahead and for both of you, let's see. Hold on. Krim, I want you to roll for strength and Beheld, I want you to roll your dexterity. Just because like yeah. All right. I would call that a success. So, both of you throw your net, throw the net, into the water over where the fruit is floating, and, you wait a moment and you drag it back, and you manage to catch. Let's see. You manage to catch a decent amount of fish. You catch you catch 8. They're not all super big. It's maybe like kind of like a couple of small trout, some bluegill, maybe I'm trying to think what else.
Catfish, if
Yeah.
we're in a riverbed.
Yes, thank you. So you catch 8 fish, but they're not super big. They're just kind of like but they're decent sized fish. All right. I think we got enough for everyone here now. So, Krim, why don't we go get um get dinner ready, and everybody can set up camp and stuff.
That sounds like a
Sound
plan
good?
to me.
Sounds good. What the heck?
Do you mind if I use your skillet real quick? Like I got some mushrooms from the forest. I would like saute them down real quick before we add some of the meat.
Of course, go. She takes her skillet out from her bag of holding and gives it to Krim. Do you want any help with seasoning and stuff like that?
I would love help, but hopefully by the time we get back to camp, everyone's already started a fire.
Oh, the fire's already
The
started.
fire was already started. I started it earlier. Hopefully it's
Ah.
still burning. Let's just say that.
Yes, it's still
And if-
burning. I got wood.
Fire starter.
Cool.
Step fire starter.
Alrighty. The 5 of us. That sounds right. The 5 of us head back to camp. With our 9 fish and our 10 crawdads. And Prim and Talia start to prepare all of the food to start cooking with it and stuff. I am losing my train of thoughts.
What is the biggest fish we have?
I would say probably
The elf.
I'm sorry.
I would say probably the catfish is the we caught 1 catfish. I would say
Catfish nuggets.
3 small trout and 4 bluegill. And then I also caught a trout as well. So probably the catfish is the bigger one.
And what do we have to cook besides the meat?
I'm sorry?
What do we have to cook besides the meat? I have one of the ingredients that I'm thinking of, and I just need like a starch, and we can
I've
make
got some
we can make a dish.
potatoes.
Oh, then I would like to attempt to make mushroom and potato stuffed catfish.
Ooh.
All right.
That
Let's
sounds
see.
bomb.
Sounds fucking awesome.
When I tell you, I do study work, bro. I
All right. So I want you
All
to
agree.
roll a d20 and add 3 for your add 3 for a modifier for cooking.
The
mhm.
culinary modifier.
That would be survival.
Watch him roll a 2.
Would
Don't
be
say
survival.
that. God damn it, Matt.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Goddamn.
Bliss, though.
Damn.
Bro.
That's crazy.
Talia
The
attempts to
foresight.
Even with. Oh my god.
also does the same, working for also being a cook as well.
Very
That's
tough.
better.
Thank
Okay.
God.
Yeah,
God,
that's-
Thank God we're actually gonna eat tonight and not like throw up.
So Krim is like doing his best to try to like stuff this catfish with like with some mushrooms and some potato, but he's just having such a hard time just getting all of the filling in there. Talia comes over and she taps him on the shoulder and is like, "Let me help." And she's able to stuff the fish a little bit better. I would say that she probably does that with the catfish and the trout. The Were you gonna make a kind of like a soup or stew out of the like the crawdads?
Yeah, if I could use your seasoning and I can
Okay.
have a little bit more potatoes.
Okay.
we could mix the sautéed mushrooms that are left from the catfish and the crawdads and the potatoes and seasoning, and some of the water from the river,
River. Yeah.
and make a nice little boil.
Okay. What about these little bluegill guys? They're just like small. They're small fish. Do you want to put those in there
Just
too?
whole fried fish, nice crunch.
Okay. Alrighty. Go for it again.
God damn, dude.
D20 plus 3.
Any guesses, Matt?
Watch him roll a 18.
Oh, please. You know, I'll take the better compared to last roll.
That was better. All right. So I'm also gonna assist. So hold on. All right. So together,
Magnifique.
together, Krim and Talia are able to successfully prepare a crawdad bake with a little bit of with a couple of like the crispy fish, and manages to cook their stuffed fish pretty well, and everything smells very good. You guys haven't had potatoes in a hot second, so the smell of like the seasoning with potatoes and mushrooms is just like making your mouth water. And
Cozy stuff.
and after a little bit of
Oh, I'm
time,
so afraid.
they plate the food on the big slab that Matthias had cut, and and they say dinner's ready. Hope you all enjoy. Um, that said, I'm not quite sure how everybody is going to bring or like make get some of the soup. We'll have to figure that out.
Yum yum, get you some.
Pour it
Yeah.
into my hands.
Yellen just pours it in his mouth.
That's a little bit hot, man.
Here,
Well-
hold your hands out.
Well, a crawfish boil, you don't. Well, you can eat the soup, but
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh
majority
yeah,
of the time you just kind of drain it out.
got it. So then it's just the crawfish that you're eating, yeah, right? I don't know how those
Crawfish,
things work.
potatoes, mushrooms, and stuff like that.
Okay. All right.
agree.
You
So
you essentially just dump it out onto like a big platform, like the stone plate Matthias made,
got it.
and
Okay.
you just step up the liquid around it.
Got it. Okay.
Anyone want some rats? The cats have been gathering them.
I'm good on. I'm good this time. Thank you though.
No
Yeah,
one wants to
same.
eat rats.
Hey, don't be rude. He's being nice. He's offering.
I thought elves had better taste.
Albert, we have Gallon
it's
already.
not-
We don't need you piling on.
All right.
they're
Everybody
comfort food.
enjoy. I hope it all turned out pretty good. You all eat it and it's delicious.
Yeah, we didn't get food poisoning.
Yum yum yum.
Oh,
Yum, yum,
roll
yum,
for yum.
yum, yum.
I think you're gonna have to roll for that.
Shut
Roll
up.
for yum.
No, they cooked it fine.
Everybody has to roll for food poisoning.
Dude,
Oh,
we had to do
Ken-
that once because hubby was our
Ken-
cook and his character was blind and deaf. Oh my gosh. My
I'm
dad
saying-
made us
I'm
roll
saying-
and I was so mad.
Can Krim check his flask and see how the juice is brewing?
Um,
Time to break out
Roll.
that ale.
roll.
Now
Yes.
it's alcohol.
Roll a d20 with advantage. So roll twice.
Oh,
Whoa.
All right,
All
natural
right.
Now
20.
I get
So,
highs. All right, that's cool.
so you check your flask, and by this time it's like pretty it's like it's steeped for like a full almost 24
2
hours
days.
pretty much. Um you also on the way, you kind of thought to maybe like, cut up some of the, take out some of the fruits and, or get some fruit and chop it up to make it, to get the juices out and kind of squeeze them into the flask as well. So you have successfully created like kind of a fruity juice.
Krim sips it. God, this tastes really good. Does anyone want any? He offers it around.
I'll try
I
some.
do.
I've
How
had
does it
Jesus.
go with ale?
Ooh.
I don't know, but you're welcome to take a sip of each and see how you feel.
Matthews?
I prefer juice to alcohol.
I thought you have the keg.
Yeah,
You do have the
I'm
keg.
asking him if he's down.
Matthias has turned into a has turned into a spider again.
No, no.
Thank me for his response. I know he can hear me.
Where the heck did they fall?
Krim passes the flask around to
He's
Talia
good
first,
enough
sitting right
with
beside him.
This actually turned out pretty good.
Yes, ale.
All right, there you go.
All right, Gallant pulls out the small keg of ale, and he and Matthias enjoy some beer. Let's see, and that everybody just enjoys their dinner, and
Yeah, I wouldn't mix the fruity drink with the ale, but I have some other alcohol you can mix with it if you wanted.
Oh, you've got the hard stuff.
that's right,
Down.
he does have the hard stuff.
Wait,
Fucking cheers, bro.
you had cloth this entire time.
Mm-hmm. He
I
did.
didn't need to pick these cattails doing a net. I could have made a net this whole time. God damn it.
Well, now you have a net made out of
The only
cattails.
one that I have used, I used by giving to you for the fish lure.
That is true.
Hey. No, fair enough. Thank you.
Well, you can
Actually,
always make another one.
what other liquor do you have?
Spider silk net.
It's just some straight alcohol. It's I don't know what it is.
When you
Moonshine.
reach
Bought it from the
halfway in one of
merchant.
those bottles, can I have it? I want to mix with the juice and see how it tastes.
I have 4 bottles, so I mean you could have one.
I only want it if it's halfway. I'm not that big a fan of the drink.
Okay.
I just like making like concoctions.
All right. We should also. It's starting as the dinner continues and the platter starts to get emptied, except for like fish
Chronology.
bones and crawdad shells. Um, it starts to turn nighttime. It turns from like kind of a light blue to again an orangish pink as the sun sets, and then not suddenly, and then it goes to a dark blue, and and then finally to kind of like a black. Um, the moon slowly comes out, um, and you can see the stars as well. Um, we should probably figure out who's gonna we should probably figure out Night's Watch again tonight. Hopefully we don't have anything
Okay,
happen.
surely we haven't made any more enemies.
I hope not.
Surely you guys haven't made any more enemies.
Oh my goodness. Do we just
I don't know.
What do you mean by you guys?
hold up?
Well, mostly the acrobat.
Mostly the acrobat. That is true.
That is fair.
It was his ex-lover or lady interest that was the one that came after us.
Well,
I'm sure that
in all defense to be held as well, Matthias also had an enemy in that fight.
Good point.
Our enemies have been defeated.
Do we just
Well-
want
Watch
I
it-
don't know if we have any more.
Do we want to
Yeah,
keep the
even
watch that we
though-
had?
Yeah, I
We
was
can
gonna
either-
say if we keep that consistent, then everyone has the same amount of sleep time going.
Hmm.
Well, except for
Okay.
Jekken.
Well, yeah. Tonight he'll
Well-
actually get more sleep.
Yeah,
I'm
tonight
surprised you
Jekken
didn't
will-
decide to play anything during
Tonight
dinner.
Jekken will actually get some sleep. So
I
Wait,
will.
where's Raymond?
He's tied to a tree. He's close by.
Okay.
all right. So should we just do the same as we did last night for the Night's Watch?
Don't see why not. I would prefer to be fourth
Fine
watch
by me.
anyway, because I can do
Fair
my
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Honk shoe.
honk shoe.
All right, sounds good. Then Krim and I will take the first watch again. And I'm pretty sure we won't encounter anything, but it's better to be safe than sorry, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right.
You know,
I
before
don't
I
want
was
to, I don't want to use my necromancy skills on these fishes.
Wait,
They were freaking awesome, though.
is there? Can I do a? Are we doing the same map right now, or the same?
Campsite.
I don't have a map drawn for like the campsite, honestly at the moment. So,
Okay.
it was mainly because there was an encounter, last time.
Can I do?
So
But we're still in like a woodland area,
Yes,
setting up
mhm.
camp.
Mhm.
Before I go to sleep, can I do perception check of like what's going on, animals in the area, that kind of thing?
Give me 1 second.
Did we discuss like who has night vision or anything like that?
Well, the humans
Um,
definitely don't.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
humans definitely don't. I would say the tieflings do. I would say you do as well as an elf.
Wood elf.
Yeah, even
The
as a wood
dwarf
elf.
should too.
Wait, time out. Isn't
Um,
Tekken also a human?
Tekken is
Yes.
also a human. Yes.
Okay. Because
Maybe
So-
anytime we get called for humans, it's always like Albert, Idella, and Gallet. And so I'm like, wait, isn't...
Well, maybe my vision gets better if I'm using my like necromancy skills
I'd allow that.
because I
That
would
makes
have to.
sense.
I'm focusing.
That would make sense.
he's locked
I
in.
don't.
He's
I don't.
looked
I
at-
don't. I don't consider him a human. He's my honorary Tifa.
Tifa?
Uh,
Tiefling father, is that what we're going with?
Nope.
Okay. Matthias, go ahead and roll. Roll wisdom. See if there's anything around. All
Ouch.
right.
That 2 came
Um,
back.
You
Yeah.
hear
Karma.
you hear an owl.
Who?
You hear an owl or two.
Who?
Who, bitch?
You don't see anything. You don't see anything out of the ordinary, or see anything, like see any animals around. But you hear an owl. That's about it.
And a
Okay,
crypto,
okay.
but I'm going to bed.
Okay, before I go to sleep, I'm gonna use divine sense.
Didn't Albert do that?
Albert did that
Yeah.
a little bit before,
Because
like
do it
right
again.
right at the beginning. So okay.
I mean, it
Um,
should be like it's been a couple hours.
Yeah, so that's fair. Okay. You cast your spell Divine Sense, to see if there is any celestials, fiends, or undead up and about. From what you can tell, everything is still good. It's all safe still.
However,
No however.
ones
okay.
to the sky.
Hey, Jekken. I think it's safe to go to bed, buddy.
Time to go to bed, bud.
Rise again.
No rising. No rising. Sleeping.
Sleeping.
He's sleep talking. He's sleep
We-
farting.
Alright.
I feel like we should
Everybody-
make sure he's not holding his guitar when he's doing that.
Everybody get some rest. We have probably one more day, 1.5. It might be 1.5, maybe a 1. I can't quite remember, but we should be there soon. We should get to
Hashoo,
town soon.
hashoo, hashoo.
I don't have. What would it be for stealth?
For stealth,
Mm-hmm.
Dexterity.
I would say dexterity because
Okay.
you'd have to be light-footed.
Beheld, before you go to bed, can I borrow that ring one more time?
$100.
Damn.
I don't
No,
have any
sure.
bucks, but
Sure. You can
I
borrow it.
promise you it'll be worth it if this works out.
You can borrow it. Just give it back.
Of course.
That is the point of borrowing.
That's why I'm doing this.
Toss it over to him reluctantly.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit back against a tree and wait for everyone to go to sleep.
After everything is after everybody eats and you guys clean up, you wash somebody will wash the slab off, and everybody gets ready for bed. Talia stokes the fire a little bit more, and Krim leans up against a tree, waiting for whatever is to happen. That said, I think we should call it there for tonight, and we can
No.
continue. I know.
Mhm.
We can see what Krim is up to next time.
No.
Because I also know that Tekken has to go to bed.
Get that out of the way. Okay, good. Yeah, get them out of the way. Okay. There we go. Let's stop on that.
All right. So next time we will see what happens, and we should be getting to the town, if not closer to the town. So
Rolling 1256.
Wait, I feel like I know what Crim's doing.
I feel like you don't.
All right, good
I feel like I
session, guys.
do.
Message me and I'll let you know if it's right or wrong.
Yeah, that was a really good session.
It was really fun.
Thank you again,
It was-
Star.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
it was much more chill than the last session.
Yeah, because we didn't have a 3-hour fight.
Yeah.
I do. I feel
No.
I feel much better about having like
It's
a
such a good
3-hour
idea, though.
session than a 4 to 5 hour session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's yeah, and I know that again, Tekken was like, I need to go to bed so that because I have work tomorrow, and I'm like, that's fair. I'll try to get it ended a little bit sooner. So I'll try to have have the sessions be like at most 4 hours. I will do my best, but I'll try to stop it between 3 and 3.5, I'd say. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's
All
great.
right. Well, thank you all for joining. I will begin prepping for next one, of course. And I will see everybody on next Saturday.
Sounds good.
Crim, that's a
Yeah,
good
videos.
idea, though.
Huh?
It's a solid idea. It's not my idea.
Ah, okay. At some point, though, we have to do that.
Krim, you have to DM me.
I dropped everything just now just to do this.
All right.
Thank God.
You know, I will DM you because since you're gonna be
DM me,
awake,
please. Yep.
you need to help me choose.
Yep, DM me, please.
DM the GM.
Alrighty.
Don't read that.
I won't read it out loud or anything. Brilliant.
All right, good night, everybody.
Night,
Night.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night,
That
Matt.
sweet
Good night,
dwarf.
little man.
Little man.
Good night.
What a wee man.
I might also bounce and end stream because my back's hurting and
That's fair.
I have to prep for my own D&D session tomorrow as well. So yeah, I was like, you're doing a double header again? I'm like, uh-huh.
Are you doing it every other
Yeah,
week
it's
or,
every other
for
week.
that one?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
There's 9 of us and they're
God.
like, so it's 4 couples and then one other and an extra, and the 3 other
Aw.
couples have kids. One couple who host it, it's at their house. They have 4 boys,
Oh.
and then the other couple have 3 kids, 2 girls, 1 boy, and then the third couple has 2 young girls, so like 4 to 2, and then the second couple's kids are 16, 12, and the youngest will be 5, and
Oh
then
my gosh.
the first couple's kids is 12, 10, or 8, and so on. So I'm trying, I can't remember all their ages, but yeah, so it's trying to coordinate is so fun. So we try to just do every other week to make sure everything is like okay, you know?
Got it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's super fun. I basically created everybody's like cheat sheet of like what their classes do and everything, and so
Mm-hmm.
they'll be getting that tomorrow.
Fun.
Yeah. So
Oh, are you guys actually starting it tomorrow? I thought you guys had started.
no,
it.
we've had started, but because of life and everything, this is technically will be our 3rd session of actually doing something. Not character.
okay.
We did like 2 or 3 get-togethers of character creating because there's a lot of new players, and then and then we also had like we started it in like early fall. So then we had like Thanksgiving and then Christmas and then New
Right,
Year's. So I don't even know if we're going to be able to do this session because we had snow today and the couple lives outside of town.
Motherfucker.
Don't tell Sandwich.
I already did. I mean, it hasn't snowed again. Yeah, we should be okay. It will be in the 20s, so hopefully some of the snow will melt.
And then I get some, please.
I hope so, because I am.
At 20, no.
It can. It's windy. It's
Snow melts at 20?
because it's windy, so it doesn't.
Fucking windy.
Wind erosion.
It doesn't stay on the
Okay.
road long.
It doesn't stay in one spot.
Yeah. My state of being is
That's right.
fucking windy.
Windy.
Like here, I'll send a gif of literally my state all the time. Where is it? This is me anytime I go outside when it's windy. All right.
I love that.
I will see you guys later. Thank you again, Star, for hosting, but I am going to
Of
raid out
course.
and go to sleep.
Sounds good. Have a wonderful night, you guys.
Good
Arrivederci.
night. All right. Let's see. We raided Hades last night. We could raid Hannah. Hannah's also playing League. Also, thank you, Poppy. Or do we want to do a new bean? I do see somebody play Baldur's. That is in my suggestions. What are you? What's your run? Oh, you're playing your Dark Urge run. Oh. Oh, it's the evil run. I don't know if I can raid you guys into an evil run. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't. Oh, Maddie's streaming. We haven't rated Maddie before. Maddie's also an artist, and they're playing Jackbox. The homies. Yeah, it looks like he has some homies. All right, we're gonna raid Maddie. I will see you guys on Monday for more art. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and you guys rest well. Good night.